If Donald Trump didn't exist, somebody would have to invent him. And when I first saw this story, which is unbelievable, I mean, first of all, to even go to any political rally during the pandemic, but for Trump's campaign not to supply buses out for these supporters that are stuck in the freezing cold after the rally is simply unconscionable. And I thought, well, why is Trump even campaigning in Nebraska? Nebraska is one of the most reliably Republican areas in the United States, but it's because Nebraska, like Maine, have split electoral votes. So the rest of the states have winner take all, but Maine has allocates their electoral votes depending on the congressional district method. So 2 are in Maine, 3 are in Nebraska, and one of the electoral vote districts is Omaha, and Omaha has gone, and in surrounding areas, it has gone Democratic. In 2008, this article says Barack Obama won Nebraska's 2nd congressional district, gaining a Democratic electoral vote in that state for the first time since 1964. And so it's considered somewhat competitive this year. So that's why Trump was even in Omaha in the first place. But I'll just talk about this just for a little bit before I end it. But it says here, hundreds of President Donald Trump supporters were left in the freezing cold for hours after a rally at an airfield in Omaha, Nebraska on Tuesday night, with some walking around 3 miles to waiting buses and others being taken away in ambulances. Many of those at the rally at the Epley airfield faced hours and long lines to get in and clogged parking lots and busy crowds to get out. Hours after his Air Force One departed around 9 p.m. Crowds cleared about 12:30 a.m. According to dispatches from Omaha Police Department, recorded by radio communications platform Broadcastify, at least 30 people, including the elderly, an electric wheelchair user, and a family with small children, were among those requiring medical attention after hours of waiting in the cold at the rally at the Epley airfield. And you know, this is kind of what you would say, this is kind of symbolic about Trump. He wants everybody to adore him, but once they come in and adore him, he leaves them out. He leaves them out in the cold. Just like a cad lover, you know, slam, bam, thank you, ma'am, you know, that kind of thing, and just leave them out hanging. So that's a hell of a way to treat your supporters. Yes, the supporters shouldn't have been out there in the cold in the first place, not to mention being possibly subjected to COVID-19. So it looks like at least a few of the people were wearing masks. But still, that's a damn dirty way to treat your supporters, by just leaving them high and dry. And I suspect there's going to be some repercussions from this. So that's all I have to say about the latest Trump quote-unquote scandal.